I didn't expect it to be like this. I didn't expect to feel invisible in my own home. The front door was cracked, just enough for the faint hum of laughter to slip through. I paused, then stepped inside. She was there, laughing, with him. I stood in the doorway, silent. She didn't see me. He didn't see me. My daughter's voice drifted across the room, light and carefree. "Read it again, Daddy. My fairy tale dad. Not me, not her real father, him." I could barely breathe. I don't know what hurt more, the sound of their shared laughter or the way my daughter called him her fairy tale dad. I stood there, unnoticed, for what felt like hours. The weight of it crushed my chest. The betrayal, the lie. Then I turned. I walked out. I didn't say a word. I vanished, and they didn't even notice. I had known something was wrong for months. The subtle glances, the whispered phone calls when she thought I wasn't listening. The way her smile had changed, lighter, as though it wasn't mine anymore. At first, I dismissed it. I told myself I was overreacting. But I could feel the distance between us. Her touch no longer lingered, and our daughter's smile grew colder when I kissed her goodnight. Then one night, I overheard her talking to him, her college ex, the one who had always been there. I didn't move. I stayed hidden, leaning against the wall. The words were soft but clear. "I still love you. I think about you. I never stopped." My stomach twisted. It felt like everything I thought I had with her, our family, our future, was a mirage. She had chosen him. I was just the man who had been there when it was convenient. When the fairy tale ended, I was the last page, forgotten. I didn't confront her. Not then. Not yet. I let the poison settle in my bones. I let it grow. I knew I couldn't just let it go. I needed to know. I needed the truth. So I watched. I listened. Every day I moved like a ghost through the house. I kept my eyes on the little details, her phone screen glowing at night, the sudden change in her schedule, the extra hours at work that she never mentioned before. I was no longer her husband. I was a detective in my own life. I checked the phone records, messages to him, hidden in plain sight. The way she'd laugh at his texts, her fingers flying over the screen when she thought I was distracted. I had to know. I had to see if my suspicions were right. And then I found it. A picture. A picture of them. Her arms around him, laughing at a cafe, the kind of picture I thought was meant for us. The truth burned like acid in my veins. But I didn't react. I didn't confront her. Not yet. I kept everything hidden. I was quiet. I was patient. I watched their little world spin around me. And then came the moment. I ordered a DNA test for our daughter. I wasn't sure I was ready for the answer, but I was sure of one thing. If she was his, I needed to know. The results came in. It wasn't a shock. It was confirmation. I didn't flinch. I didn't show any emotion. I simply stared at the report in my hand. There it was. His name. His blood in her veins. I had known for weeks, maybe months, but seeing it in black and white was different. I walked into the living room, where they were sitting together. She smiled, that empty smile, as she noticed me. She didn't know yet. I placed the report on the table. Slowly, deliberately. I didn't say a word. Her eyes flicked to the paper, then back to me. She reached for it. Her fingers trembled as she read. Her face drained of color. She swallowed, but said nothing. The silence was thick, suffocating. I could feel her panic, her guilt. "You knew," I said, my voice calm, ice cold. She didn't answer. She couldn't. And that was all I needed. She tried to speak, to explain, but the words were useless. I had already seen everything. I didn't need her apologies. I didn't need her regrets. I reached into my pocket and pulled out the second set of papers, the ones I had secured earlier that day. Divorce papers, custody papers, all neatly signed, ready to be filed. Her eyes widened. He shifted uncomfortably in his seat. "I'm done," I said. "You've already lost everything." I walked out the door, leaving them behind. There was no rage, no shouting, just a calm, calculated exit. I was done. They weren't my family anymore. I didn't care about the house. I didn't care about the money. I only cared about what was mine, and they had taken that. I left, quietly. But the truth would follow them, forever. I didn't cry. I didn't feel the need. She had made her choice. She had replaced me with a fairy tale, and now she had to live in it. I moved away, far away. The city became a distant memory. The house, just a shell. I could have stayed, I could have fought, but I knew that would have been a mistake. I didn't need them, not anymore. I was free, and they were left to pick up the pieces of the life I had built for them. I wasn't broken. I was simply gone.